I want to ask you about a manifestation. What's your point of view on this? Do you believe that we have to put energy into manifesting our dreams and desire, or do you think there is some kind of written destiny?
I want to ask you a question. Do you like all your desires? No. You desire something, if it happens, little later you say, oh, I'm better, something else should have been there. Isn't it? So, how many of you have thought sometime when your desire has not come true, you said, oh, very good, it didn't happen. So, when that desire was there, you were so much craving for it. When it happened also, many are saying something else should have been better. Manifestation, you have an intention and you believe that there is a bigger power, it gives the best to you, and say this or anything better than this. You should put that clause whenever you put your attention and you want to manifest something. The clause is this or anything better than this. It will happen. See, I never said desires are wrong. Did I say desires are wrong?
No.
Desire is wanting some greater happiness than what you have now. Mind always goes towards a bigger happiness. And it can go on running like that, one after another after another. Sometimes you say, okay, right now what is here now, let's enjoy it. That is wisdom. Yeah? You can plan for tomorrow, but today's meal you enjoy. You are on the dining table, you have pasta in front of you, but you are planning for tomorrow morning's breakfast, donut, and you keep thinking, I want to have donuts, I want to have pizza tomorrow morning. But come on, this pasta is going cold. And pasta goes cold and you can't even enjoy it and you go hungry. And tomorrow morning in breakfast table you sit and there is hot pizza coming. And you are thinking about ice cream which you want to have in the afternoon. I'm not saying don't plan, you plan. But enjoy the pizza which is on your plate. And it's hot.
Hi, Guruji. When you lose someone, we know what's happening, and knowledge says that they are okay, and we make sure they are okay. But why does it take us so long to actually grieve someone and actually detach from the body that is no longer here?
That is for the Guru is there for all that. Isn't it happening? When you come to Guru, 5 things happen. Sadness goes away. For no reason, some happiness comes up. And you are reminded of the knowledge. Suddenly awareness dawns. Sense prevails. From a gloomy state, come back to your senses. And then your desires manifest. And talents come out of you. People who thought I didn't have this talent, they come up with those talents.
Jai Gurudeva Todos. Gurudev, thank you so much, first of all, coming halfway to the world to meet us. I think I want to do something, but I just get lazy, but sometimes the mind just wins, and I just don't do it. How do you go about that?
I want to answer your question, but I want to answer, but somehow I cannot answer the question. I know the answer. See what's happening. I want to answer. See, we procrastinate. Laziness is when you don't really put full intention in it. If you really want it, like when you're so thirsty, you want water, will you procrastinate? It's a matter of life and death for you. You will definitely go for it. So when the desire is not so strong, then the laziness takes over. You procrastinate because something else feels better. Though mind knows it is good for you, you don't do it. You see, when you go to the hospital, people are sick, but the doctors are healthy. Right?
¿No es así?
If doctors, nurses, if they're all sick,
Si los
who will
médicos,
take
las
care of the people?
enfermeras.
So today, in the world, there is lot of turmoil. In Europe, there is so much suffering. But at least our volunteers, our teachers, you have to keep your spirit high. Only then when you keep your spirits high, you will be able to help others. No, is that see? See? It is this knowledge, wisdom which helps you to keep your smile in all tough times. I was having a conference call, Zoom call with our teachers in Ukraine. I want to tell you, in the midst of all this war and bombing happening everywhere, the spirit of our volunteers and teachers was so high. It surprised me. They were making jokes and they were all ready to do service.
Y
They were
estaban-
doing, in fact. The worst danger could not shake them because there is a confidence, confianza. Dentro, confianza. And that is what knowledge does. That is what wisdom does. Wisdom keeps you very strong from inside
La
and very
sabiduría
supple from outside. Other people are very soft inside, they're very vulnerable inside. Outside, they pretend to be very strong. But wisdom and knowledge, what does it do? It brings strength inside and it makes one's external behavior, everything very supple. But I tell you, all these crises, everything will be over soon, don't worry. And we all have a role to play. Things happen on two levels. One on the surface level, another on the subtle level. Actually, building gets built in the drawing room. The architect does it, and then the contract gets signed, isn't it? The whole building is done where? In the office room, in the drawing room, before it gets manifest outside on the ground, isn't it? But what you see only the building outside. And not everybody knows or sees the map, plan, the approval, and the contract. All that is happening. This is all happening in the back office. People with less intelligence, they only see building outside. And smart people say, oh, this big building has happened somewhere. Also outside, also beautiful. Por fuera, muy lindo.